Hey guys, it's me again. It's kind of nasty out, but it's still a good day. It's Sunday. Had a great workout with a friend of mine. Did legs. New things happening for me right now is my job, as I think I said before. So it's, kind of been a little bit of a struggle with the whole working full-time and working out. I was taking rest days there for a while. The place I work, by the way, too, and everybody wants to know, is Erin's Baker's breakfast cookies. I make cookies and granola. These ones are probably one of my favorites, the double chocolate. Ooh, the sun just came out for a little bit. I like these cookies because, for one thing, I'm just like learning all these new things about these cookies too, by the way. They are GMO verified with the little stamp. They are actually vegan too because they don't use eggs in them. In the fitness industry, I mean, something like this is like, I love this because I want cookies so bad, but cookies are something that is technically like really guilty kind of feeling when you eat a bunch of cookies that are super, super sugary. And these are not actually too bad on the sugar. It's 19 grams, but they actually use prune puree to sweeten these, so they're not really super sugary. The prunes are a lot easier. I always think fruit is a lot easier to process too than actual like cane sugar or high fructose corn syrup. So these are definitely something that, I mean, if you want to bulk up, these would be like the thing to get to bulk up, because these are like 300 calories in one cookie. So if you're trying to cut your calories, this is probably not the cookie to eat. But I love them. I feel like they're great substitute too for a meal. Basically, if you're on the go, it's something like definitely people would, I see why people would love these, but I'd love them because it's a cookie, and really, how could you not like a cookie? So double chocolate is one of my favorite flavors. Oatmeal raisin. They also have right now a pumpkin spice one that's really good. So, and one of my other favorite ones is caramel apple. That's probably the first one I ever tried, and I love that one. So the other thing though about my work is that it was kind of draining me at the end of my work week and to get into the gym. So there was a part of me that really didn't want to like get into the gym because I was so exhausted from work. And so I gotta say, I caved and I tried pre-workout for the first time. I tried pre-workout and I liked it. A friend of mine at the gym, she sells supplements, I think through a certain company. It's called Isagenix. I'm pretty sure, yes. This is the brand though I just got from her. These are usually about $40. And watermelon flavored. And I tried half a scoop the first time, and it was a little too much for me because of the caffeine, and I don't know what it is, but like it got me going and it got me through my day though. And what I basically did though is I took my pre-workout with my food at lunchtime. And it, maybe I have a slower metabolism or something, but so what happened was that the pre-workout kicked in maybe like hour and a half later, and that just like, got me through my work really well, is what I noticed. And then I was good to go for the gym and could get through my workout at the gym a lot easier and just sweating and pumping more heavier as well. So that's kind of like why I decided to break down and get some pre-workout and give it a try. I know there's a lot of other things in there that's supposed to be beneficial, like creatine. I mean, from what I've heard, I've never really needed those things before, but because of my work, I feel like I do kind of need a little, you know, something to just keep me going. It's mostly the caffeine, but I like this one because it is like caffeinated with tea leaves instead of just a synthetic caffeine. So pre-workout is a wonderful thing lately in my life. I have only been taking 1/4 of a scoop though, because that's all I feel like I need to take at this time. I mean, maybe I'm going to try not to rely on it completely though either. It's just those last few days of my work week that are really kind of kicking my butt, and I need it then the most. So usually the first few days of my work week I will not be taking it, and I haven't been taking it on the weekends when I have my days off as well. So, you know, it's like, maybe it's a good thing. I do kind of like it. I don't want to get addicted to it, you know, and I don't want to have to be relying on it all the time as well. So again, it's isagenix, amp nitro. I think you can go online and get them directly from their website too. I really like it. I mean, I don't get that. The number one thing I've heard from people is like that itchy, weird, tingly feeling that's going through your whole body. I mean, maybe I'm not taking that much of it for that to happen, but I mean, the only things I've felt so far is just like the boost of energy, and you know, when I go pump my muscles, I can feel my muscles like on fire a little bit. Like that feeling I know comes with when you get like the creatine and the swole, and that's kind of like, I'm okay with that. As long as I'm not getting the weird itchy tingly thing, I think that's more of niacin than anything that those people are feeling from those kind of things. So, I mean, as you can see, I have been a little bit into the whole Clifford Lenox line of clothes too. I mean, I have never really been into a lot of workout shirts. I usually just stay pretty simple with workout shirts, but I've been checking out their stuff. He just came out with a line of clothes for women, and I think that's because his girlfriend is like, hey, make me some clothes too. But I like the style of their clothes. It's a little bit more like t-shirts and tanks and stuff like that, and you know, because I've never been like the type of girl that likes to wear really super frilly, girly, strappy stuff. Like that's, you know, like I'm kind of like a little bit of a tomboy myself, so there you go. That's why I did buy the tank t-shirt, and I ended up kind of making my own little alterations and cutting out the sides, and I usually tie it up in the back. But I really like the nice cotton material it's made of. It's really nice kind of quality t-shirts that you would love to wear while working out. So I mean, that's, people have always told me to go for cotton, and I'm pretty sure that's exactly what these are. So the other one I got recently, because they just started making clothes for girls, and so I think they're going to continue to do that. The other one I got was the pink one. It's kind of like a, what do you call it, like a jersey kind of style. It's super, super cute. I also do the same thing though, as like, I usually kind of pin it to make it more of a crew neck, and then I tie it in the back. I love this color. It's super cute. I think I paid like $30 for this one, and then these ones were, I bought 2 of these, and these were like $15 because they were on sale. So check them out. I really like their clothes. I hope they make more clothes for women. So don't forget us ladies, you know, like we like to look kind of, it's just a different style, I feel like, because, you know, a lot of the Gymshark stuff is kind of just one style, and it's nice to get something a little bit more different and not so femmy, I guess. Other than that, I think lately I think I mentioned is I was taking rest days for about a month and a half. I was taking rest days once a week because of the work situation was kind of like taking up those days and making me super tired to not want to get into the gym. Those were, you know, if I would take a rest day, it's okay to kind of take a rest day every once in a while. I don't have a problem with that. But then when it becomes like a thing all the time, it was starting to actually kind of affect my mood. The reason I got into fitness was to kind of help my depression, basically. Everybody, I feel like their depression is probably different than, you know, anybody else's depression. Everybody has depression differently, I feel like. So, I mean, for me, I did not want to take prescription drugs to help with my depression. I went into fitness for my depression. So when I started like taking rest days, it started to, you know, in the back of my mind I could feel like I need that I need that like endorphins, I need my medicine basically. The gym is my medicine, and it was okay to miss like, you know, a day here and there, but when it becomes like every week, it was starting to hit me pretty strong, and I ended up having an episode where I kind of just went into depression, and it's been a long time since I've been there. For me, I tend to get very suicidal, and, you know, I start to like hate myself, and I just kind of wish I was dead at that point. And that's something that's like, I know it's a chemical imbalance. I know that the feeling will pass, but it's a horrible thing to feel like you could be so happy in one moment and then the next you could just be like completely like trash, you know? And so I don't like feeling that way, and I know if I get into the gym or if I work out, that feeling goes away. And I did have an episode and I was pretty sure it was because I was taking rest days and I wasn't getting the endorphins and the feeling of, you know, happy chemicals, hormones that I wanted, and I had a moment, and it's okay, it is what it is, but, you know, I'll do anything that I can to not feel that way, like completely just destroyed. And, you know, that day too, it was actually kind of nice because a friend of mine did like run into me, and she just was like made my day, made me laugh, and made me have a good time. So like that kind of, you know, there's people at the gym too that can help you get through those moments. It's not just about the chemical feeling too. So I mean, I think I've always said that going to the gym is more than just what it is. It's not just to like get physically attractive. I mean, those things are nice. I mean, that's just like an extra bonus basically on top of like your reason why should be more than just to get physically attractive. It should be deeper than that, and that's what's really gonna stick. For me though, it was, you know, I know that's like something that happens. By me not getting to the gym, I'm not getting my medicine to stay out of depression, basically, because I've chosen to live that lifestyle for the rest of my life and not have to be dependent on prescription drugs. I mean, if you have to be dependent on prescription drugs, that's okay too. You know, some people do need prescription drugs to feel the way that they need to feel. For me though, that's not an option for me. I have already chosen to stay away from things like that. I mean, I was on prescription drugs at one point and it was just not for me. So, you know, if it is for you and it's something that you need, then you do what you need to do. But this is my way of not curing, but treating my illness is to continue fitness for the rest of my life. And I love fitness. It's the joy and passion of every day that I want to be there and continue on forever. Other than that, things are going pretty good. I've been switching up some new things in the gym, so we'll see some new stuff. I'm trying to continue to hit my legs, focus on my legs a little bit more. I still hit these muscle arms. I'm getting stronger in my biceps. I feel like I've been going a little bit heavier in weights too with that, and still doing some glute focus with, you know, strengthening the glutes, because that's also, you know, a huge factor in your core and compound lifting, I feel like. So hope you guys like these vids, and hope that, you know, your fitness journeys are going well too. Things are starting to cool down now, and winter is right around the corner. It's getting a little bit more gloomier out, but you know, just another reason to get into the gym, because, you know, those gloomy days aren't so gloomy when you have somewhere to go and you know, invest in yourself and your own health. So see you guys in the gym, and have a good day.